welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Winner of this one rules East Rutherford. It's the Jets and the Giants on EA Sports. Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. Leading them out now in his 5th season here in the NFL. Won 4 of his 6 starts last year. Justin Fields.
Well, his 4-2 record wasn't good enough to keep the starting job in Pittsburgh over Russell Wilson. That performance was enough to show the rest of the NFL there's still potential in him to go lead a franchise.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Lazard, the motion man left. Play action, Fields. Bails out of the pocket quick. He can run it.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
Fall forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches. Off the play fake, it's Fields. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
Five men in the secondary for the G-men now, ahead of 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Fields. Searches from the pocket, and he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Now on 4th down, here's Austin McNamara out to punt for the Jets. Gunnar Olszewski will return it for the Giants. Signals for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 27. So out come the Giants, their first drive of the game coming up. And bringing them out, one of 2 quarterbacks taken in the first round of this year's draft. Out of Ole Miss, it's Jackson Dart.
One of the really cool things about Jackson Dart's career, both high school and college, is every step of the way he just kept getting better. And that's what the great pros do. Joe Burrow, Lamar, Josh Allen, they never rest on their laurels. They're constantly striving to be excellent. That's exactly what Jackson Dart did collegiately, and what he'll have to do professionally.
Starting ground here, Tracy. Giving him about 3 on that first down carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the 31. Now, he lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Jets. They get a little extra on top of that fumble recovery as they take possession.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do ever is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
The second drive coming up now for the Jets offense. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. They've got first down from the 31. Throwing now, following the turnover. Completed over the middle. And he drives it forward to maybe the 27. Bobby Okereke making that stop.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Motioning left is their running back. Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Fields out of the gun. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
The toss right side to Hall. And he's going to have him a 1st and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space, like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Fields looking to throw. Has it in close. He has the New York touchdown. The Jets parlay the turnover into a lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Nick Folk now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Giants nothing.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Giants taking the field for their 2nd possession. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Man in motion here. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
be time to reach into the bag of tricks on second down. 16 to go following the sack. Trying again following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain. The rookie from Miami, they're on the stop.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 12.
Five DBs out there for the Jets. 3rd down. Darts out of the shotgun. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability and his reputation makes somebody else beat you.
The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And their goal is going to be doubling that 7-0 lead they have so far. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They give to Hall on the draw. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. We'll get a stoppage here. Looks like there's a Giant in some discomfort following that play. Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Out of the shotgun, Fields. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. That's Bobby O'Carrigan. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
Now here comes the New York offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
They're set up at the 35 now. On 1st and 10, here's Darts. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Well, you love when you can go from 1st down to 1st down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that, and it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Putting a receiver in motion. From the gun, it's Tracy. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. One play action with Darts. The throw left side finds Johnson. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. It's going to tuck it and run. Oh, no, he lost control of another one. Ooh, heads-up play from the Giants there. They get to the loose ball and make the recovery. He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up 2nd down. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you.
The Jets get there and bring him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Kind of feel like we're watching a welcome to the NFL moment for this rookie quarterback. Hey, kid. Yeah, the rush gets here a little bit faster at this level than it does the college game.
And it's a nickel look from the Jets. Third down. From the gun, here's Darts. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
I don't know why, Kate, but when I'm thinking of this series that we all just watched, I'm just hearing the sound thud. Not a whole lot of other ways to describe the set of downs that we just watched and the results that followed. It was third and extra long, and now it's fourth and forever.
The Giants are set to punt. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And no chance at a return as this one heads across the sideline at the 25-yard line. The Jets out to begin another drive. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. A pistol snap, Fields. He gets it complete to Josh Reynolds. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down throw for Fields. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Giants get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. Well, they've still got the lead, Brock, but they've been unable to find any separation, and now a couple of drives in a row have ended with interceptions.
Might not have cost them the lead quite yet, Kate, but you just know this offensively. Like, you just continue to make mistakes, errors, turnovers. You give your opponent life. That's not the place you want to be.
The Giants offense all set to get started. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory. They've got a short field after that pick. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Going on first down, it's Dart. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. And it's going to be second down.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Second and 10 now. And he's going to go down. Jets brought the pressure and got to him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Hey, look, beyond having to pick yourself off the ground over and over again, all of these sacks in this first quarter have led to so much disruption. Kate, what do offenses look for, especially early? Get myself into rhythm. Get myself into a tempo. What do defenses want to do? Wreck all of that, and that's exactly what this defense is doing.
And the Jets in the dime for this third down. the gun this time. Here's Dart. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. Third time they've called on him as he gets this away. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. The Jets have their offense ready to go again. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. First call here coming from the shotgun. They send the tight end in motion. They'll start this one out with Hall. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Now it's Fields. Set up the screen here for Hall. This gets up past the 20. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. I'll take second down behind the sticks now after that holding call. On the keeper, here's Fields. He's at the 20. And he's going to get him all the way up near that 30-yard line, Brock. Knocked down a step or two shy of it. It's a gain of 22. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, well, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
From the gun, it's Hall. Had some room to work, and he took advantage, giving 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. This time it's a passing play. The right side, caught by Wilson. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
1st and 10. Here's Fields. That's caught. He finds Alan Lazard. And they make the tackle at the 38. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. That lines up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. That's the end of the first quarter in this battle of New York franchises. 7-0 is our score. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Man, he has already been burned twice in this opening half, Brock, and it probably should have been the trifecta, just avoiding his third interception.
Now, he's going to have to look in the mirror and make some serious adjustments here, because that third pick, if he keeps making these kind of decisions, yeah, that third pick's a-coming. He cannot be this careless with the football.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
And no chance at a return. He wisely angled it for the sideline and got it down to the 12 before going out. The Giants about to get to work on offense. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. The counter give to Tracy. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down.
Holding. Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. They go play action on 1st. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that makes it 2nd and long.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Darts back to throw. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. Well, this has been one of the big stories of the game, partner. He's been sacked over and over and over here, and this time cost him more than just yards. It cost him 2 points and possession. Former quarterback, man, what are you thinking at this point in the game?
I'm thinking I'm going to be spending a lot of time in the training room to get my body right, and I think were you Marshawn Lynch right there? Over and over
there
and
you
over.
Go. Let's go. After surrendering the safety, they're out to boot it away. Begins his return at the 16. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. The Jets offense now set to take over. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. They've got 1st down from the 31. On the counter, Hall. The flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding. Offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Back to throw. Here's Fields. Left side cut by Lazard. And this is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. Brought down by Paulson Adebo.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does 2 things. Number 1, it strikes fear in the defense, and number 2, you gain respect of your teammates.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. could not. Instead, third down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Shotgun snap to Fields. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. And here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. And they come back out to the field with something to prove, Brock. You've told me before that it is embarrassing to give up a safety.
Yeah, it's a little hard, Kate, to run off the field and look at your defensive mates as you've given up 2 points on offense. So, yeah, the last thing they want to do is do that again and instead turn this momentum around.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Goodness gracious, this quarterback is taking an absolute beating in this first half, and you better have some ice for him ready at halftime. I'll tell you this, Kate. It has been a brutal couple quarters, and if you don't start protecting the quarterback, this guy may not make it and even finish this game.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Another try following the sack. And oh, he missed over the middle there. Lucky that one didn't end up worse. That's swatted away, incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Passing struggles bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had 2 choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force to throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
Here's Jamie Gillen on again for the punt. And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner. So hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They start to drive with Hall. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They go right back to Hall. Man, he used all the space he had. Got him around 8. That sets up 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
And it's 3rd down.
3rd and just 2 to go. Fields looking to throw. Setting up the screen. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Play action now, it's Fields. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell, sell, sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Fields out of the gun. This is reeled in by Wilson. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Another punt coming up. Austin McNamara to again do the honors. Back deep is the former All-Pro. That's Gunnar Olszewski. And he made sure to angle that one toward the sideline. It bounces inside the 20 and jumps out at the 13. Now here comes the New York offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. New York to the line, 1st and 10. They'll start this series with an option left. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for a New York Giant. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
When they drop these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
It's a small gain up to the 38. It was Andre Cisco who hauled him down there.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, 7 to go. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. He's got time here, and he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down. We'll get a stoppage here. Looks like there's a jet in some discomfort following that play. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Dart out of the shotgun. Oh, he's going to run for it. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Giants, 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field, and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Back to throw, here Starks. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Five DBs out there for the Jets. Third down. Now Dart. Gets it to him on the screen. And they're going to hold him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Dart going to go for it on fourth. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And Dart's got him a fresh set of downs there as he slides to a stop.
A 7-yard gain. That's another New York Giants. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Here's Tracy on first down. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the 21. Catch is made. It's Jalen Hyatt. And he's able to get this down to the 13. He manages a gain of 8 there. And the Giants will have a first down. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. It's the Giants. With it, 1st and 10. A handoff to Tracy. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
The Jets take their first time out as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Here's Tracy once more. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the gun, here's Dart. And the defender comes away with it. Picked off by Andre Sisco.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
The Jets out to begin another drive. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Fields. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw was looking for Mason Taylor. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
Hits him on the out route. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Fields throwing here. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields. Wilson on the slant. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Oh, flag is down here. This might be a free play. He's running for it.
Offside. Defense.
So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty.
The penalty is declined.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Fields on 1st down. They set up the screen here for Hall. He breaks the tackle, still going. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Second and 3 now. Fields to throw it. Complete to Braylon Allen. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They're set up at the 35 now. On 1st and 10, it's Fields. He's going to keep it this time. And there's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Giants' 27-yard line.
So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
As always, big thanks to our guy Scott Hansen and everyone down in Orlando. We're back looking at a two-score game here, Brock, as our third quarter gets underway. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Gunnar Olszewski now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Giants offense with the football. They'll get it first in this second half. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Man there, it's Malik Neighbors. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Under the gun this time, here's Dart. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Brandon Stevens has it.
It's sure been tough for this offense to really get into rhythm, to gain that momentum and confidence, because turnovers have interrupted their progress. This is when you need your rookie to step up. Come on, man. Take charge. Put those mistakes behind you and go lead.
The Jets have their offense ready to go again. They're going to start just inside of enemy territory following that pick. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Off play action. It's Fields. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 2nd down. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Completed to Reynolds. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. The Giants offense all set to get started. And the last 2 drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense is eating, it's been a tough watch.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. On the handoff, this is Tracy. Hop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Trying to throw here out of the gun. That's a catch. Looks like he's in bounds. Good effort, but still short of the first. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Here goes Dart to the air. Completed to his running back. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a pickup of 11. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to slide down here. Picked up close to 5 before the slide. It's going to be 2nd down.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. Caught for big yards on the right side. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Dumped off to his running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, well, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Darts out of the shotgun. Completed over the middle. And this one doesn't go far.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive. Dart gonna throw again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now a 4th down, staring right at him.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
The kick by Gano is good. And it's back to a 1-score game now. The deficit is 6.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Jets offense now set to take over. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Fields. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Hall running between the tackles. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Brian Burns coming up with the stop.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Fields out of the gun. Now he takes it, and not much doing. He stops quickly.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Punt team on the field. And this will mark his 5th kick of the night. And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. The Giants about to get to work on offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Let's go on the ground here. Tracy. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 5.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. They go right back to Tracy. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
They're set up at the 35 now. First down, and they go right back to it. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's 2nd 10.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. A give to Tracy up the middle. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
He sends this one to the end zone. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Third down stop. They were walking off the field, but that offense, Brock, that offense didn't move. They saw roughing the passer, and they are ready to continue this drive. Now here he goes. And he takes it down to the 33. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Giants will have a first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
From the gun, it's Tracy. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the Jets' 33-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now Darts going in the air. Screen here for Scalaboo. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Tate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Darts looking to throw. Dialing up a receiver screen. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
On 4th down, we'll see Graham Gano lead the Giants field goal unit out. He was good on his first kick. Gonna need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. At the distance, but no good. It finds that left upright. And they fail to cut the lead in half. It stays at 6.
Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Fields. This is Lazard working the right side. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down now.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Fields on 3rd. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Paul takes it straight ahead. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Jets who have it with a lead, but this win is not secure just yet. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Out of the shotgun, Fields. And he scores! It's a New York touchdown! The Jets stretch it to a two-score game in the fourth. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
All right, Fields has his guys set, looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown.
The Jets will line up for a two-point conversion.
Running the read option. This is short of the end zone, although there is a flag down, so this may not be over. A great play defensively. They forced a loss despite the penalty, and they just went ahead and declined it. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. On the return, here comes Olszewski. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a two-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be sky high right now.
New York to the line, 1st and 10. A draw now, this is Tracy. Oh man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up too.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's Dart. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Here's Dart now. It's on target to Johnson. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
On 1st down, here's Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 48. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings them to 3rd down.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
3rd down now. Here's Dart. That's caught for the first. And they make the tackle at the 38. They gain 14 on the play. And the Giants will have a first down.
That's good for a New York Giant. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Can't connect on this one. A rare miss. Been throwing for him all game, but this one didn't work out. It's second down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right. It certainly wasn't.
On the move, headed right. And Doc's got him a fresh set of downs there as he slides to a stop.
As much as you like to find a completion and get the ball out of your hands, when a play breaks down, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on his ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that.
Going on first down, it's Dart. Take it off yet again. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. And play action with Dart. Oh no, he lost control of another one! Oh, heads up play from the Giants there. They get to the loose ball and make the recovery. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough 3rd down here. Here goes Dart to the air. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Just an incredible, incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Graham Gano and the Giants field goal unit out. It's going to be a 46-yarder.
A 46-yard attempt.
The kick by Gano is good. And the lead is back down to 9.
That field goal didn't do a lot on the scoreboard to make it a more attackable deficit, but it does create a sense of urgency here for this defense to get off the field.
So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. On the return, here comes Davis. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now here comes the New York offense. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Fields looking to throw. Chased out to his right. He's running with it. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Jets.
Well, there was no sense in taking a risk down the field when a first down was just a run away. They'll get to reset now and figure out just how they want to attack a new set of downs.
And they'll make a stop up at the 46-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap, a give to home. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Now it's Fields. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Looking for Mason Taylor that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
They'll send out the punting unit. And this effort's going to give them an even half dozen tonight. And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. The Giants and Jackson Dart set to go back on offense. And this defense, boy, just beyond frustrated this late in the game. How's a group supposed to deal with him as a passer, Brock, and dedicate the resources needed to slow down this type of day on the ground, too? Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And that run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Quick one to the outside by Dart. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Complete to Gunnar Olszewski. A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Into the gun this time. Here's Dart. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, they've got a 1st down here. So they make the stop, but they do it with some illegal aid. The referees say there was interference that time.
And this is why it is so hard to stop these offenses. It's hard enough to cover, right, obviously, without being penalized, but then you get a little bump, get a little push, and now you get a 3rd down conversion via penalty. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. The throw left side finds Johnson. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Dart's back to throw. Setting up the running back screen. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
New set of downs for him at the 38. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. Wow, it's free again! And the fumble recovery is made. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed and got him the ball back.
Wow, it's free again! Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. All right, so they retain possession, but they're going backwards, Brock, after they put it on the ground.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Still their football, but need to make some progress here, and this is 2nd and long. Darts out of the shotgun. Brought in close to the 8. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Giants have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th.
That's exactly what this offense was dreaming of when they brought him in as a rookie quarterback, showing off that ability to run. And Kate, that's exactly what these defensive coordinators are hoping to not see. Yet another dynamic rookie quarterback who can score it with his legs.
Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants cut the lead down to just 2.
Giants 13.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. On return, here comes Davis. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Jets have to begin another drive. Their lead cut down inside a field goal, so points imperative here to get some breathing room. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. They'll start this one out with Hall. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets up by just a couple of points. They're going to pass it here. He can run it. And field slides down safely as he picks up the 1st. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game.
And the Jets 1st down.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st down, here comes Hall. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Looking for Mason Taylor that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
And too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
It's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
On now comes their punter. Austin McNamara will kick this away. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. The Giants offense all set to get started. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
He'll look to throw it. Into traffic, complete. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Setting up to pass. Trying to push it deep downfield. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. They'll go. It's Tracy. They are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across, but there was no overcoming a front just as equally motivated to get off the field.
The Jets have their offense ready to go again. And that 2-point lead, it's still right there on the scoreboard, Brock, after their defense got off the field clean.
And now, Kate, this offensive goal is to make sure that clock expires with that lead still in hand and them holding the ball. You absolutely do not want to give this ball back, knowing the other side still just needs a field goal.
With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout. So the win goes to the Jets. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt in every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.